Marcella and I will talk about inventory management in an omnichannel world. We'll discuss the challenges and what needs to change to increase supply chain throughput and reduce waste at the same time. Since I started working in retail in the early 90s, consumer behavior has changed a lot. It will continue to change as more consumers get access to web shops, marketplaces, social media, and live streams with buy buttons. But as transactions are becoming more virtual and more omni-channel, the supply chains still move physical product between links of production and consumption. Today, we will discuss the typical shortcomings of supply chains to retail in the fashion and sporting goods industry. It's the industry that we are most active in, and how to overcome those shortcomings with new supply chain thinking that make use of technology that simply wasn't available in the 90s. That supply chains in our industry produce significantly more than they consume every season, and they are therefore inefficient from the point of view that their job is to convert product to cash. The quicker the better, and the higher the return on inventory, or ROI. This is how inefficient. This is the Atacama Desert in Chile. 60,000 tons of clothing is dumped here each year. There are many of these dumping grounds for redundant textiles from the fashion industry. Our industry also contributes 8% to global greenhouse gases because every second textile waste, the equivalent of a garbage truck, is either dumped or burnt. But the point is that these costs to the environment do not appear on the P&L of any stakeholder in the supply chain to retail yet. But the costs are very real and someone always pays. The new supply chain thinking is responsive to changes in consumer demand at the end. And it's not just responsive for the retailer, but also for the links before. As the goal of the whole supply chain is obviously to fulfill demand. That one hasn't changed since the 90s.
That the goal of supply chain is to meet demand and increase throughput, but also that we have a responsibility to the environment. Even if that responsibility is not yet on the P&L,